workout?
Well, we have a practice. Yeah, well, it's great to be here in San Antonio, and we are excited about the opportunity to enjoy the city, and we're looking forward to getting to work, which will actually start for us in a few minutes here. We're going to have a quick meeting and then head over to University of Incarnate Word and have a quick workout, and then the players are going to enjoy the Spurs versus Rockets game tonight, and then tomorrow morning we will start the second week of our bowl preparations. It'll be like a typical Tuesday practice for us, so it's just exciting to be here. Great welcoming, and should be a really fun and exciting week.
Do you get the sense that the guys are put, the way the season ended past them, or does it still sting? Just how will that play into this game?
I think that they have. You never really want it to go away completely. I think you can draw from it. But we had a practice last night. We had a week of practice, and we had a practice last night after everyone came back from the holidays. And it was very spirited, and they were very excited, and I think that they're looking forward to playing a tremendous Kansas State team in what is a very prestigious bowl. And so that's what we need to do, is focus on getting prepared to play very, very well Friday night against a great team.
Jimmy said the players will watch the game. Does that mean you guys will be back here working on game film and get ready for the?
No, we're all set for tomorrow. So the staff and the players can go if they want. Some of these guys haven't gotten to spend a lot of time with their wives, so maybe they want to spend a little time with their wives, take them to dinner. But I think that our players will go, and I'm sure most of our staff will go. It's a chance to see the world champions play basketball, and anytime you get a chance to see a world champion play, I think it's something that you should do. And we have a UCLA guy, Kyle Anderson, on the team, so that's also very exciting for us.
You're going to be around one of the greatest coaches in NBA history. You looking forward to maybe getting a chance to meet him?
I don't know that I'm going to be able to make the trip, but I have a ton of respect for him. I don't think he's just one of the best in NBA history. I think he's just one of the greatest coaches in sports history. His longevity and the consistency and his ability to just to be in a situation where there's not a lot of problems, great integrity. You know, I'd love to have a chance to sit down and talk with him sometime. I'm just not sure. It's the middle of the season, you know, and we're getting ready for a bowl, so it's not really conducive to having a long discussion.
You guys have gotten to see Jake Waters. What stands out to you about him these last couple days?
How efficient he is. He's incredibly efficient as a football player. You know, when you look at his numbers, 66% completions, 20 touchdowns, throwing the ball, only 6 interceptions, 8 touchdowns running the ball. Does a great job with the ball. You know, in their offense, it demands that position be a very, very good decision maker and have a great grasp of not only what they're doing offensively, but what they're doing defensively. What teams are trying to do against them defensively, and it appears that that's certainly the case with them.
Some speaking of quarterbacks, some draft experts are saying this is an audition of Schwartz for Brett. Do you look at it that way, and how do you think his game translates?
Well, I would say this. The only draft experts are those that are employed by the NFL as general managers or coaches. So, and I haven't seen one general manager or one coach comment on Brett. So those others are not draft experts. They are people that might position themselves as draft experts, but they're certainly not draft experts.
Do you sense that that's part of his thinking, though? I got to come out here and with the combine looming and the draft, I got to come out and really have a good game for that aspect.
I don't think that that's Brett's mindset. I think Brett's mindset is he always wants to go out and play well for his team and his teammates and for his university. Anything that may come from that, I think, is a bonus. He'll have plenty of opportunities after this to go out and prove himself. He'll have the combine. He'll have his individual workout. He'll have, you know, a plethora of interviews. They'll be able to go back and watch 3 years of game film. He started every game since he's, you know, taken over for us. So how many games is that, David? That's 40 games. 40 games. So they've got a lot to go off of. They'll be able to see his development. So I think Brett is more motivated in this game, and this is just my speculation, to play well for his team, his teammates, and his university.
How much, when you were evaluating guys from the NFL, how much can one game even have that big of an effect on a guy's stock?
It really shouldn't. You look at the body of work. Now, you're also looking for patterns. You know, there may be patterns that you're looking for, what gives a guy trouble or where he excels. So in that respect, one game can, you know, start to predict a pattern. But I think if you're an instant evaluator, if you go off of one game or one throw or one tackle or one quarter, that's where you run into failings. The important thing is that you look at the body of work. The important thing is that you predict where that player will be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, how they fit into your scheme, your system, how they are as leaders. I think there's just so many, you know, one of the reasons they pushed the draft back was to give themselves more time, the experts, the coaches and the GMs to evaluate. And they don't miss a lot now. They don't miss much at all.
Brett,
Coach, what's your impression of Lockett, the receiver, and how can you all slow him down? He's just put up monster numbers the last 4 games.
The key is you're not going to stop him. The key is trying to slow him down. You know, the young man has 93 catches. He's an All-American, and he's a great returner. You know, we talk about him as a receiver a lot, but he leads the country at 19 yards a return as a punt returner. So anytime he gets the ball in his hands, he's extremely dangerous. I think you have to, you know, do a number of things. Number one, I think it starts with stopping the run and making it predictable. Passing situations where you can work some doubles, you can, you know, get some people around him in zone. Hopefully you can impact the quarterback a little bit, but a guy like Lockett, you're not going to stop him. He's too good. I mean, he's a special player.
All right, thanks guys.
Okay. All right, guys. Take care.
Thanks.